Welcome to a brand new weekly news programme here at Manchester TV. Each week we'll be scouring Greater Manchester to bring you interesting news, stories and features from our area. So sit back and relax as we become a regular part of Manchester life. It seems Manchester might need a new nickname after it's been proven it's not the rainiest city in the UK. In fact, it's one of the driest. Apparently, the nickname came about from a local planning report in 1926, which mistakenly showed the city as rainy when compared to 100 other areas in the country. Manchester does indeed have a lot to answer for, but having a rainy climate is not one of them. That award should go to one of our rainier cities, including Glasgow, Cardiff and Plymouth. It's being reported that overseas players coming to Manchester City are being given language packs when they arrive at the club. Nothing wrong with that, but the packs suggest players like Sergio Aguero and Jesus Navas watch children's TV programmes like Balamori and In the Night Garden to improve their language skills. So if you hear a Manchester City player claiming they've learnt their language skills from Macca Pacca, the Tombly Boos or Upsy Daisy, they're not talking about other football players, but TV characters. A world-leading task force led by Manchester University has begun work to help medics improve the lives of those who suffer with psoriasis. This disabling skin condition affects around 1.5 million people in the UK. Normally it takes 3 to 4 weeks for a person's skin to be replaced, but for people with psoriasis that can change to every 2 to 6 days. Psoriasis is not fully understood and we wish everybody involved in the £7 million scheme the very best of luck with their research. Government ministers have given the go-ahead for a second cross-city Metrolink route through the centre of Manchester. The new route will see trams travel from St Peter's Square down Princess Street to Albert Square and then along Cross Street and Corporation Street, past a new stop at Exchange Square. The route is expected to be completed in 2015. Government plans for the commemoration of the centenary of the First World War have been announced, to include the laying of a paving stone in the hometown of each recipient of the Victoria Cross. There were 430 Britons awarded the VC in World War I, and 22 paving stones will be laid in Greater Manchester to honour their bravery and sacrifice. Areas represented will include Altrincham, Bury, Cheadlehulme, Clayton, Higher Openshaw, Horton, Hulme, Lee, Central Manchester, Middleton, Moston, Newton Heath, Oldham, Radcliffe, Royton, Salford, Springhead, Stockport, Stretford and Wigan. Budget airline Jet2 have announced a new route from Manchester Airport, this time to Austria's capital, Vienna. The flights are scheduled to begin in May 2014, so you still have time to buy your lederhosen. And in true Maria style, don't forget your nun's outfit. From crime, bad memory, to simply having too much of a good time, a recent study suggests that Manchester is the easiest place on the planet to lose your mobile phone. The research by Lookout Mobile Security showed that mobiles are lost in Manchester twice as often as the national average. The top 3 places to lose them are pubs, nightclubs and coffee shops. The most common time to lose your mobile phone was between the hours of 9 p.m. and 2 a.m. The next Star Wars superstar might be found here in Manchester, as Disney began open auditions for the next Star Wars movie. Auditions will take place this weekend at the Progress Centre in Ardwick, and it's expected there might be a bit of a queue. Of course, our fair city is more likely to find new characters, such as Mank Solo, Princess Parkway and Luke J. Walker. That's all we have time for this week, but we'd like to give a huge thank you to the Museum of Transport Greater Manchester for having us. I'm now joined by Paul Wilkinson, who's one of the people responsible here at the museum. Paul, what's coming up at the museum?
Well, the first weekend in December, the 7th and 8th of December, we've got a Christmas cracker, which is tabletop sales, DVDs, models, books. We're running a free heritage service from Victoria Railway Station every 20 minutes to the museum.
And how can people get involved here?
We welcome volunteers, either people who are doing maintenance on the buses or working in the background in the archives. People can log on to our website and find out further information there.
Thank you very much. You heard it here first. Thank you for watching our first news programme here at Manchester TV, and we hope to see you every Friday. In the meantime, just remember, don't lose your mobile phone.